Yo, yo. Alright, today we're gonna do exhibition.
Communication tab. 1 new 6 of 8. Chat button. 1 of 4.
Alright.
NFL Draft Exhibition. Exhibition pop-up menu. You have 5 options. Play now is selected. Online head-to-head. Pro Bowl.
Ooh, we should play a Pro Bowl. Yeah.
Entering team select screen. The Pro Bowl NFC. The home team are selected.
Gotta be NFC.
No side is selected. Away team selection. No side. Home team selection. Pro Bowl. Ready. Skill level option is set to Pro. Ready.
Alright, let's roll. This should be
Entering game
interesting.
settings screen. You have 9 options. Game style option is set to arcade is selected.
This should be fun. Also should be a little bit tough too though, since this is like the all-star game of football.
Hello everyone, it's the coach. Welcome to EA Sports coverage of the 2019 NFL Pro Bowl from right here in Orlando, Florida. Coming up, the AFC looking to make it 3 in a row as they square off against their rivals from the NFC.
AFC got
I'll be
3
back at
wins in
halftime,
a
but
row.
first
We're
let's
gonna
get you
definitely have
downtown
to
to Camping World
stop
Stadium.
that.
Standing
3
by our
years in a
broadcast
row.
team, Brandon Godden and Charles
Good.
Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you very much. It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Straight ahead, bragging rights on the line in the 46th meeting of the AFC and the NFC in the 2019 NFL Pro Bowl game.
Let's go NFC.
Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Godden, and Charles, it's the Pro Bowl. You never really know what to expect, so I guess I'll ask you, what do you expect?
Well, in recent years, it has turned into an absolute offensive explosion, hasn't it? Games in the 50s are not out of line. What you're hoping is that some of these great defenders have a chance to adjust and react and maybe narrow that down a little bit. But I will say, this game is tilted heavily towards the offense's advantage.
Alright, so NFC is kicking off. Here we go.
All set to go now from Orlando. The 2019 NFL Pro Bowl is underway. It's a short kick, taking it to 15. And he breaks it all the way out to the 38-yard line. Great return. The AFC heading out on offense, and leading him is number 15 from the Kansas City Chiefs, Patrick Mahomes, in his first ever Pro Bowl.
Get your tux, get your best suit. Let's head to the red carpet. NFL Honors is coming up, and he will be the heavy favorite to be the NFL MVP.
Patty
And let's face
Mahomes
it, we'll see him here at the
in
Pro
the
Bowl
hizzle.
many times to come in future years.
So here's a first and 10 at the 38.
Here we go.
Mahomes going to throw. Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down.
And so much for that great field position to start the game. Now they're way behind the sticks. Can't wait to see what their second down call is going to look like now.
Meet the dirt.
Don't need it all back at once.
Let's see if we can get them reacquainted.
17 yards to go on second down. They go play fake. Mahomes. And right away, he lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because
this
is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. Complete, the tight end, Kelsey. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
There's an example of good situational football being played by a defense. They understood where the 3rd down play was, the down and distance, and made sure that they didn't get anywhere near that, bringing up 4th down.
Yeah, they were sniffing out that marker, didn't want to let him get close to there, and now a likely 3 and out to start.
Yeah, I love the way they rallied to the football and got to him and made sure he didn't give up much run after catch.
Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And the NFC will take over 1st and 10. The NFC offense taking the field, being led in blue by the NFL's all-time passing leader. 12th Pro Bowl nomination for the great QB from New Orleans, Drew Brees.
And you and I both know that this is not easy for him. It's fun to play football at any time, but you know he'd rather be preparing for the Super Bowl and still trying to get that missed call out of his head that may have prevented his Saints from getting there.
They'll run with the Rams' Todd Gurley. And nothing doing on his first run. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. The linebacker, C.J. Mosley, in on the stop. For the NFC, we talk about a dynamic set of backs and receivers. We'll see Zeke later on, but Saquon Barkley, Todd Gurley, they're your starters. That's 1, 2, 3 in the NFL in rushing last year. And then how about out wide? Julio Jones, Michael Thomas, Zach Ertz leading a deep group. Weapons galore for Drew Brees and the other NFC QBs. Now Saquon Barkley. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll leave them with a 3rd down and 6 to go. The starting defense now for the AFC.
And as expected, there's speed and talent everywhere you look on this Pro Bowl roster. Let's keep an eye on the secondary because they're going to be tested in a big way. It's the Pro Bowl. Not many running plays. The ball will be in the air on almost every snap. Fortunately for them, roster full of cornerbacks who are used to playing on an island.
Now Brees. Open man is Michael Thomas. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And that's picked up by the AFC. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
That's terrible.
Well, he did what he's known for. He made the catch that he turned into.
I wonder if I can challenge that.
Pause. Call timeout. Super sim. Exit game. Depth chart. Challenge play.
Oh, they won't let me challenge it. Ugh, that's whack.
The runner took the contact and coughed it up.
And all I remember as a player, when they catch the ball, when those acrobatic guys catch it, you have to make them pay sometimes. You have to put it on them.
Okay, good. They're going to review it themselves. All right.
Anything you can do to slow them down.
Definitely going to have to challenge that. Even if it is righteous, still got to challenge it. Let that kind of crap go down. Hopefully they give it back.
That's up! All right, baby, yeah!
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
Oh, good. They reversed it. Whew, man.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Oh, yeah.
Here we go.
On the counter, Gurley. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading the play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Now it's Gurley. And he's got some space here. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags.
Defense.
Yep, we'll take it.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Now, this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
You're going to see me in your nightmare.
No score after one on EA Sports.
All right.
Check 55, Mike. Set the tone, defense. Set the tone, defense. Let's go.
Let's go. Second quarter. See what we can do.
On first and goal, Gurley. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up second and goal. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's second and goal now. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on third and goal. This defense hasn't let them in yet. They'll need to stiffen here. Third and goal from the 2. They'll run. It's Ezekiel Elliott of the Cowboys. And he will carry this one in. Touchdown NFC. Taking it in from 2 yards out as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon.
But they decided to run it in and got it done on third and goal. A lot of times that's a passing play.
And the kicker just has to come out for the PAT. He can breathe a sigh of relief as well, right?
Although I don't know if he's really breathing a sigh of relief. I think he likes to put 3 points on his ledger.
Rosas good with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Just a 4-play drive that time, and it culminates in a touchdown run by Ezekiel Elliott. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. It's a short kick, taking it to 15. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Oh, that's not too bad.
The AFC offensive unit gets set to take over. Well, we can continue to talk football as we go along, but let's talk a little Super Bowl. Super Bowl 53, 1 week from today over in Atlanta, New England taking on the Rams. Time for your Super Bowl prediction, CD. What do you think?
Well, everyone thinks defense when they think the New England Patriots. But in the time that they've had their head coach and their quarterback, Tom Brady, guess what? They're the #1 offensive team in the NFL. And you know the Rams are high flyers as well. So that tells me that this Super Bowl, low scoring. It's going to be at a total anomaly. I'm thinking somewhere in the neighborhood of 13-10 final score. Going totally opposite what it should be.
Wow, I'm going to completely disagree. I see high scoring, maybe 51-44, something like that. The two punters, Johnny Hecker and Ryan Allen, don't even show up to this one.
Johnny Hecker might throw a touchdown pass because you know the Rams like to fake it when he's on the field.
Alex Conner. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down.
Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative, but you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense is going to gang up.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Kyle Fuller, and he'll bring it back to the 9-yard line. A minute 55 left to go in the first half of play. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half.
Right now.
So after the INT, it's Breeze. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. The target that time, Michael Thomas. But it'll be second and goal. Another shot from the 9 on second and goal. Now Breeze. Oh, nearly picked. Maybe lucky there. This guy doesn't drop many defensively. Third down. 2 incompletions haven't moved him any closer. And likely throwing again, you'd have to think on third and goal here. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Now the AFC going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On fourth down, here's Aldrick Rosas for the NFC field goal try. From the right hash here, should be an easy one.
I don't know about that. It's going to be easy. Field goals ain't never easy.
Got away from him. Short distance kick missed. No good. Way wide to the right. And this score will stay right where it is. So from nothing less there than chip shot distance, a tough miss from the right hash mark.
Well, this is just a wobbler. I mean, he knows he's got to get it going left, but that was right all the way.
The AFC offense making their way back out. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first 2 drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now. And I'm going to take it into the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball, what do? Get it to their best player, right? Find a matchup, create it, exploit it, and try and move the football.
Looking to throw again on second down. Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the ground. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Throwing now is Mahomes. Buying time to his left. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now the AFC going to take a timeout. It's their second, as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Mahomes, he finds Hopkins complete. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
So even though it's 1st down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. This one from 48 yards away. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. It's picked up.
Yes,
accelerating, and off he goes.
Yes, sir.
He's at the 30.
Yes.
10,
Yes,
5, and with the clock reading zeros, he is into the end zone. What an exclamation mark to the end of this 2nd quarter.
That's what I'm talking about.
Indeed.
Blocked it, and took it to the house. Oh, man, that's good times.
Rosas to add the extra point.
I'll take that.
And this is no good. Missed the PAT, so they fail to connect. And this remains a 13-0 game. So we've reached halftime of the 2019 Pro Bowl with the NFC on top. As we'll send you cross town to our studios here in Orlando and check in with the coach at our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right,
Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome everybody to our abbreviated version of the EA Sports Halftime Report. This game's had a little bit of everything thus far, and certainly plenty to look forward to, as the teams are right back out there for the second half. So we'll get right back out there as well, as we'll turn it back over to Brandon Godden.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This fielded at the 2. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Man.
The NFC offense heads out to begin this 3rd quarter. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Yep.
Again they run with Gurley. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
They'll try and pick up the first with Gurley. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first.
Let's go.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead, give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. So on the heels of the run by Todd Gurley, another 1st and 10. Going to give this time to the tailback. Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Now on 2nd down, this is Gurley. And no room to maneuver there. Give him a yard into the 47.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game.
Yeah.
Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there.
Watch QB drop. Watch QB drop.
Now Breeze on 3rd down. Looking long for Thomas. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. It's Chris Harris with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Thomas, the intended target. First possession of the 3rd quarter, and interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. It's a gain of 34.
Damn! 34, that ain't no joke. They're up here grabbing,
so on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. It's the AFC in possession, though they trail here to begin the 4th.
All right, 4th quarter. Just need to come out of this ahead.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come
no
up on
34-yard catches. The hell?
Working from the gun, Mahomes. The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Great gains back-to-back. Last time over 30 yards, better than 20 here. Finally, a first red zone opportunity for these guys. It's 1st and 10 from the 12. Mahomes to throw once more. Gets it to Gordon. Give him 3 on the play, and it'll make it a 2nd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
That 1st down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back, and he is going to lose yardage here. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
Yeah, so the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively. Gordon loses the football. It's loose.
Come on.
And it's scooped up by the NFC. And he'll be stopped shy of the 15 at the 14-yard line on the return.
Okay, this isn't one where you want to take the game tape and hold it up as an example, do you? I mean, you talk about frustrating all the way through. And that last error, I think that crystallizes it, doesn't it?
Absolutely. That's been representative of their entire game still being shut out. Breeze and the NFC come up now with a 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
Okay.
They'll try and start the drive with Gurley. And a very short pickup there across the 15 to the 16. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's the NFC with the football as we welcome you back. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Now, this is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop them here. They stay on the ground, but this time it's Elliott. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game.
I think they got one more timeout to use.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They run. It's Gurley.
Yep.
And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. Now the AFC going to use their final timeout of the half as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Need to get another first down.
Another carry now for Gurley. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine.
Yep.
On first down, it's Gurley. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you watch high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
Yeah.
Drew Brees with a kneel down, and that ought to do it.
Brandon, I can just tell you from experience, there's nothing like pitching a shutout on defense, but even more so when it's a tight game. I mean, when every defensive play is crucial and you don't give up any points, boy, they're going to feel awfully good about themselves after this one.
Yeah, exactly. The offense wasn't humming, but, hey, all they needed was you can't score 1 point. All they needed was 2 points. Well, you can't score 2 points on offense. All they needed was at least 3, and they got what they needed.
They got what they needed. Exactly right.
So, Charles, a victory for the NFC. Final thoughts on this Pro Bowl?
We had some fun, didn't we?
Absolutely.
A lot of excitement, some big plays to watch, a lot of those great matchups that we don't get to see during the regular season because sometimes teams don't play against each other. And, oh, by the way, no one got hurt. There's the win for everyone. I think the fans enjoyed this one.
Oh, yeah, it was a good game. Blocked the field goal and returned it for a touchdown. That's what's up.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.
Post-game report player stats. Finish game.
Good exhibition. Might have to play the Super Bowl. The Rams.
Entering team select
versus
screen. The
the
Pro Bowl and
Patriots.
FC. The home team are selected.
That'd be good. Anyway. That was a good game. I think I'll play a little bit more. Throw up some more Madden videos here pretty soon. But hope you liked the video. As always, subscribe. And like if you like the content. And I'll catch y'all later.
Chat button 1 of 4. Capture and share tab. Start recording button. Capture screenshot. Broadcasting live on Mixer button. 4 of 7. Overlay 1. Overlay 1. Microphone. Toggle switch. Camera options. Plug in a webcam. Share your controller. Play with camera off. Microphone. Pause. Stop broadcast button.